Welcome back. We're back. What's up, fight fans? Where'd Ipkai go? Oops, my fault.
Hello.
I'll find you, Ipkai. I will dig you out of the computer. You're in there somewhere. Ding, there he is.
Hello.
What's up?
Hello, how are you all?
I'm good. We gotta chill. Okay, the semifinals are behind us. And now we move into the finals. Siberian and Jesulin. Cool. Best of 3 ESL. Who's going to be the first ESL Cup #1 champ? We're about to find out.
See.
So I'm having some streamer issues, but we're just going to brew through.
Just breeze through.
We're just going to brew through. We're just going to carry on. We're going to get it done. We got a couple more games to show you guys. We got this last best of 3.
Yep. No.
Ready?
Yeah, ready to go. We'll, soon.
It's funny, like we've been doing this for many weeks now, and I have a routine, obviously. And now my routine is really different. It's freaking me out. So I'm a little bit spaced out because of that.
Yeah, no, it's okay. I'll try and fill in a bit more, yeah. So okay, so the finals is Jesulin from Spain. And we have Siberian, who resides in the UK, but is originally from Russia.
From where?
From Russia. Specifically Siberia.
Wow. Siberian's from Siberia. Was he born there? Born in like a manger in the freezing cold in the ice plains?
I don't know much more than that, I'm afraid.
Ah.
Because I know, and I do know that he resides in the UK right now.
Yeah. Yes. And he's back.
He's back.
He tried to get away, but we kept pulling him back in.
Yes. Yes,
right.
we did.
So, Jesulin and Siberian, finals. Let's go. Let's do it. Ready?
Yep, ready to go.
Yeah, ready?
Ready.
All right, we are ready. We're going to unpause in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, unpause. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And it's Road to Kharkov. Interesting.
Yeah, so out of the vetoes, this was the map left standing. So they must either, like this map. It's got some very brutal cutoffs in the north and the south. South one's a little bit easier to hold, if I'm honest. So north is quite a tricky map.
Yes, well, they'll have to play it from both sides. Thankfully, it's fixed positions, so even if the map is slightly imbo one way or another, they both have to face the same challenges. So
that's right.
And all's fair in love and war.
Yeah. For the 1v1 maps, just a quick aside is that there'll be 1v1 contest winner maps being added as well for the map pool. So after this tournament, I'll change the rules. Tonight, I just wanted to leave it there so people could refer to them. But I'll be changing it, and then you'll have the new map pool will be ready to use for 1v1s and 2v2s.
Cool. Good stuff. Kharkov. This Peter Kumsia designed this map, didn't he?
Yes, Mr. Kumsia. This is his baby.
Yeah. I think I might like it more as a 1v1 than as a 2v2. I'm not a huge fan of it with 2v2. I mean, it's okay. It's not that bad. But I don't like how narrow it is and how close all these points are to one another. I think that, there's just not enough space for 4 players to fight on it. These distances between the cappings are just, it's just 2 steps. I mean, if it wasn't part of the game mechanics, you could literally cap 2 points at once if you spread your squad out enough, But I mean, thankfully the game mechanics don't allow that to ever happen. But
you can only cap 1 point at a time with this one. Yeah.
So these points are so close together. It's just a little too congested for my taste. Yeah. But I think in a 1v1 it'll work a lot better.
It's like the camp walking that was in Sea 1 is kind of just effectively dead. So you can't do it in this game. Just the way it is. So I mean, if you had 2 points close to each other and you straddle the 2 points, you can't actually cap both of them at the same time. So
yeah,
that's quite a nice change at least. So Jesulin is going for conscripts. So 4 conscripts, and Sib, I think he's probably going to do that 4 Gren, 5 Gren MG. Seems he's going to be doing that as well.
All right, well, I didn't give proper introductions, but I am following Jesulin. He is our favorite. He is our ladder leader. He's got the #1 position, both Soviet and Oster ladders. And I will be following him. He's going to be in blue, obviously. You'll see his resources down at the bottom. And his opponent will be Siberian, who will be pink, playing the Wehrmacht out of the eastern corner of Kharkov. And he's trying to re-raise this very important point that connects both the southern ammo and
nice
fuel.
dodge. Nice dodge on the Molotov.
Yeah, predicted it was coming. Was out of the way before it landed.
But, yeah, Jesulin's putting some nice pressure on. He's got, I'd say, most of the map now.
Well, once Siberian raises this flag, he will be connected to 1 high fuel and 1 high ammo, so he'll be okay. These pioneers have been in this fight, these conscripts by the left VP.
They're duking it out quite well. The other thing as well, notice that the cover as well, the way Siberians like Grenz are, they aren't actually in cover there. Yeah, so he removed them there. That tractor is not actually giving him enough. No, they weren't at one point.
I see, yeah. They moved back to the green cover of the tractor, but they're still dying rapidly, and he needs to retreat. He retreats both Grenz, and this is going to allow Jesulin to walk right in here. This MG is not going to be able to stop the conscripts from lowering that flag again and just slicing those resources away from Siberian in the south.
So yeah, Sib's in a bit of trouble now. He's got the MG there overlooking the cutoff, but it's not connected, so he's going to have to try and link it back up. But there's 2 conscript squads right next to that cutoff point, and he's putting some mines down as well. So Jesulin's putting some mines down. Yeah. So this will make it quite awkward for him to flank. If he trips those mines, he could end up, losing quite a lot of guys in the squad. Sometimes even the whole squad. Jesulin has upgraded Molotovs and healing. Ooh. And here come the conscripts. Nice angles as well. Nice angles with these conscript squads. One straight ahead and one to the left. Nice Molotov in there. He's got
that poor MG. Is he going to be able to stay in this? Oh, I thought that MG was just cooked.
Just one guy in that circle to
yeah, now he's been killed. Now the flag's going back up again, but now there are other guys standing in the circle, so the flag is frozen again. Now everybody's coming. Now we got a huge battle for this point right outside of Siberian's base, and finally he's going to be able to raise it with all of those grenadiers.
And Sib managed to make a counter push on this VP cutoff point.
Yeah, and Jesulin wasn't having it. He oora'd just to get his feet in the circle to stop the cap. That's Sib's offensive hampered a little bit. He's got 4 Grenz. They're pushing up to Jesulin's cutoff. The MG's coming back to reinforce these Grenz. Nice Molotov. Health strips that squad quite heavily. They hurtle away and retreat down the road.
So this house as well has actually got a blind spot. The bottom side of it.
Yeah, it's just a door there, isn't it? They can go in and out, but they can't fire out of there.
Yeah, so that's the blind spot on that house. That's something to be aware of.
Essential to know the blind spots on the houses. And the one behind it has a blind spot as well. It's just the same thing with just a door on one side and no windows.
Yeah, there's very few buildings with blind spots as well, which is quite unusual. I mean, a lot of the houses, they designed them so they don't have these blind spots.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's quite odd that they don't have it.
Sib's made a nice counter push. He's really harassing this point. Now he's trying to bunker it. wonder how that'll fare. He'll be able to get the bunker up. How long he'll be able to support it. Which house? The one that's smoking?
Yeah, there's one that's smoking. If he throws another Molotov on it, I think it might catch.
Catch on fire, huh? There it is. Let's see about your theory, Ipkai. It's really gloriously burning. But will it actually combust and start to burn by itself? We'll see. Wouldn't want to live in there.
No. The MG upgrade has gone up now on that bunker.
Ah, yes, there he is, little dude. Wonder if he'll get to start shooting. One man all by himself. He's the ammo loader and the gunner, right? Now it's really going to catch, right? So now we're burning. The house is on fire. Look at this. Flames gushing out the windows. Awesome stuff. I'm sorry if there's a RTS game going on. I just want to watch this building burn. It's glorious, Ipkai. The way the sparks come out These little explosions of sparks. One more before I have to go. Oh, look at that! Oh, come on, you guys love it. It's KO2 building on
That
Houseborn.
Grand Squad is so weak.
He loves that little hurdle there for some reason.
This MG's not in a good spot. Yeah, good move. Just getting out of there. Just get out.
The conscripts are in behind the bunker. They're going to try to cap the flag while the poor MG gunner is scratching his neck. He's like, I hear guys, but I don't know how to turn around and shoot them. I'm deaf.
Yeah. He's called in the ZIS, so that can take care of that bunker, no problem.
Yeah.
Those grenadiers, they'll lose this fight. That the conscripts are at close range. Grens don't do that well close range against conscripts. Grenadiers are best at long range against conscripts.
How are we doing back at the cutoff? Jesulin has managed to.
Yeah, he's still connected. He's still connected. He's capping
Siberian's
the
not
high
connected.
ammo.
I mean, down at Siberian's cutoff. He got cut off again.
He got cut off, but he's raising the flag. Jesulin's doing okay. AT gun is wheeling its way towards the bunker, so he's going to take that out in a few shots.
He'll just outrange it quite easily.
Provide some line of sight because you can manage to get around it, get behind it at least.
Whoomp. Come on, give it to me. There it is. The flag's in the way. Come on, one more shot. What? What's the matter with them? They lose LOS? What are they doing? Those idiot Zis guns are spinning around like a top. They need to shoot. There we go. Wow, and the MG is shooting back at... That's not really what you want. You should be able to outrange it entirely, but he got a little hung up with positioning and maybe with line of sight, but it'll still do the trick.
No. And Sib has got the 222. Oh man, he almost just hit that mine. That was just so close.
Oh yeah, right there. Yeah.
Oh, but the Pyos hit it instead.
They were going to plant a teller mine, a defensive teller mine, but that squad is wiped, and that's what a lot of players have been complaining about. That these explosive things have a tendency to wipe squads. So now, do you have other Pyos, or are you gonna have to rebuild?
He is going to have to rebuild.
Yeah,
yes, and he's rebuilding right now.
That is a drag. Jesulin's got a nice army. He's supporting his AT gun with lots of conscripts. And he's
5 conscripts.
He's all over the 5. Wow. Okay. Picking up some.
So no commander choice from Jesulin or Sib either. They're just waiting out. They're probably going to wait until later on and see, man, all right, what tool do I need for this game?
All right, well, the Grens are becoming overwhelming in numbers in the center, and Jesulin's going to have to pull back. He's even having to backpedal that AT gun away, and the Grens have cleared some space for his 221 to go in and do some work, perhaps. Oh, wow, barrage pulled by Jesulin. And that's going to take out one guy of this Gren squad, but Siberian's going to nicely micro away and carry on capping. I don't think that's exactly ammo well spent by Jesulin.
No, this is 60 munitions is quite a big.
Yeah, that's a large
big chunk.
Early game, that's a large chunk, and it's not like he just owned a ton of squads. I mean, all right, but the squad is weaker. It will have to retreat.
At this point, Jesulin has enough fuel to get tier 3, and I'm surprised that he's not gone for it. So I think he's probably going to be waiting for call-ins. I think if you had, well, it'd take about 90 seconds to build tier 3. And then about another minute to call in the vehicle, it'd be about 13 minutes. He'd have enough time to just deal a lot of damage with these T-34s. He could have built it earlier even, and it would have been out probably by now even. Because he's had such dominance, and I think, shouldn't really wait for call-ins. If he built his own tanks, he might be able to hammer Sib quite heavily now.
Yeah. We'll see if players look at this tournament and hear our lovely analytical commentary and make some adjustments in the future. Or if we just don't get it, that's also a possibility, right?
Yeah, could be. Could be. You never know.
So the 221, I mean, Sib, he hasn't really been. I mean, what was it for? I don't really. It's not like he's having to chase down snipers. There's just conscripts everywhere. So why would you
harassment tool, I suppose? But I mean, it's not
using it to harass, really, though.
No, always gotta be careful. This is setting up.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I don't like. Oh boy. Danger. Oh, got out.
Good break because there's this missed.
Yeah, and I think Jesulin lost some line of sight when the conscripts had to retreat, so gave Siberian some time to back up out of the way.
Yeah, I mean, I mean, he could get some PPSHs. You know, get a T-34 by now as well. I'm just
mortar hiding. There he is.
So yeah, Jesulin has picked what's it called, Lend-Lease now. So there's going to be Shermans, M4Cs.
Man, he really likes Lend-Lease.
The Sherman M4C is not a bad tank. It's possibly it's just a little bit worse than the T-34-85. A bit cheaper though, but yeah, it's
the rate of fire on the main gun is surely faster than the T-34, right? I mean, it's a different tank.
The T-34-85 is a little bit better.
Yeah, stronger.
But yeah,
but against infantry, the Sherman is, you know, it's
only
fast
with the machine gun,
and it fires so quickly. Yeah,
only if you
the coaxial upgrade on the top is really nice.
Only if you get a top gun. Ooh, nice assist shot. 222 spins out of control.
Oh. These LMG Grens are going to have their way with these conscripts. They nicely dodged a Molotov. Pick up second stripe of vet. There's a fight going on in the center, though, and this gun is a bit out of position. The Grens are all on top of the conscripts everywhere, and Siberian Jesulin really doesn't want to lose that Zis gun. It's down to 3 men, but these Grenadiers are not going to be able to even clear it, I don't think, because the conscripts and engineers are here to defend, and Siberian should just get out of there now before he loses that squad. Whoa, the Zis gun! He's like, you mess with me? Pop! Shoots those guys in the back. They're not able to retreat. Squad is lost.
That was quite a needless loss, to be honest, as well. He could have just failed.
Yeah, should have retreated earlier. Must have been microing somewhere else. Don't know where exactly. So Siberian loses the scout car, loses the Gren squad. He needs to be careful, because these conscripts can be overwhelming. There's 5 of them. Just think how fast they can flip a map.
Yeah, and Jesulin only needs a quarter of a CP now to get the Shermans.
This land belongs to he's saving tons of manpower. It's almost like he'll be able to call in 2. Well, let's see. He could afford 2. He could afford 2 Shermans. Oh shit. Yeah. That could be a knockout punch.
So that'd be about the 16-minute mark. He'll probably be able to get them. But you know, if he had his tier 3 up, for example, he would have had his own core out a lot earlier, and that would have possibly, you know, put Sib under a lot more pressure.
Let's hop over to Siberian for a second and just see. So, all right. So this is what Spearhead was it called again? Sorry, I never know the names of the commanders.
Assault support.
Assault support, right. So he's got the Tiger and the Strafe. We've seen that a lot today, that commander used for the Wehrmacht.
Yeah, the Strafe is the really powerful. And here we go, Sherman is available. And Jesulin calls in the first M4C.
Sweet!
Which is actually the M4A2, I believe, exactly. with the 76 build gun.
Yep. Here it comes. Over 4,000 of them were lent by the Americans to the Russians throughout World War II. It's a very authentic sounding gun. Probably recorded at Bovington Tank Museum in southern England.
Dorset, where they love a bit of scrumpy. This is a cider, so they're big cider drinkers down there. So
I could use a cider.
I've got none.
So he does upgrade the gunner on top, so we'll see. And then a second Sherman's called immediately afterward, as we predicted. So let's see how these two Lend-Lease tanks, this preview of the Western Front armies, will fare against Siberian's Grenadiers.
Yeah, Jesulin managed to flank the MG down south. He decrewed it.
Okay, sorry, I'm watching the pack against the Shermans. It takes one down to about half health, and now it's starting to work on the second. So what was going on down here? Looks like Jesulin's got a cutoff move. He's whited that flag, and he's cleared the MG. I think he'll go for the steel med as well. He's got conscripts everywhere, right?
Yeah, now he's going to go in on this pack now, no doubt.
And this commander comes with the M5, so he could just, call that out at any time and reinforce all of his conscripts in the field. Yeah. When he can afford it. Can't quite afford it yet.
Very nice commander.
He's short on manpower. It does cost quite a bit because it comes with the guard squad. The funny guard squad who have anti-infantry capabilities. Wow, Jesulin's just going for it with these tanks. He is just going for it. He wants a knockout punch. He doesn't want to let the game drift on as that one did with General Giap. He's just trying to hit as hard as he can. He's risking the lives of these Shermans, and it's paying off. He clears the pack, steals the pack. He's going to start to bring that back towards his base, and just at that moment, look what comes on the field.
Le Tigre. Oh, the Tiger, sorry. So it's just rolling on now. It's going to probably take out these Shermans, no doubt.
It's going to try. It's going to have to go through its own pack first. If Jesulin can turn soon enough, his pack is mispointed.
18 nades going in. Oh, and he gets a hit from the front. How unlucky for Zip.
That is a drag. Those tend to bounce when they're front armor shots, but the 18A does get that lovely engine damage. Lovely for Jesulin, not so lovely for Siberian.
No, and this commander does come with a conscript repair package, so your conscripts can fix stuff up.
Yeah,
that's quite
nice.
Nice.
Awesome. Really great. He's repairing here with 2 conscript squads. As the Zis looks for Tiger, he was running the extended line of sight ability. That's a veteran ability. Tracking. Costs 20 ammo. You can see a little further.
Yeah, very nice ability. All the fixed turret like Soviet units get it as well, so it's a very nice ability.
First Sherman is back repaired. He's going to work on these Grens and reman this stolen pack. I would love to see him call out an M5. Still can't afford it, though. It's too much manpower. So you've got to reinforce all those conscripts that are everywhere running about. Jesulin looks pretty comfortable in this first game. He's going to once again cut Siberian off of this southern fuel. Siberian's trying desperately to bring his tank back into action. It's almost got the repairs completed. There's 2 squads of Pioneers. They're working away. They want to remove that damaged engine so he can get back on the field. But will Jesulin just straight go for it? He's got the pack and the Zis. He can really try to push in and try to block the retreat of the Tiger, which is now taking fire from both AT guns. The AT guns are trying to creep. He's got some cons there that are trying to cap an ammo point, but forgot where the circle was. Ooh, some crafty dynamite being laid.
Yeah. And Jesulin's got a 3rd Sherman now.
Yeah.
So sort of like on the scale of medium tanks, basically in the game right now, is like the T-34-85 is the best medium tank. Then it's the Sherman, and then the P4, and then the T-34-76. Ooh, nice trigger. That took a lot of health off the Tiger.
Tiger walked right into that demo charge.
My rifle mate only killed 1 guy off that ZIS crew.
Looks like Jesulin's content to do a lot of damage. Is he just gonna go for it with the Shermans? The Tiger's pretty hurt. The Zip is gonna finish the job. Zip's gotta back out. Now the Shermans are pushing. Wow, did the Zis just get it from all the way across the field? I think it did.
They got the last hit.
And that's GG.
Like, yeah.
And that is GG as the Tiger falls. Whoa. Very smoothly played by our ladder leader and favorite, Jesulin. He takes a 1-game lead on Kharkov. And Siberian is going to now go to his faction of Soviets. Perhaps Siberian is stronger as Soviets. He did write that guide, etc. He's always playing Soviets, so maybe he can show us something and even this up.
Yeah, we'll see. You'll see how it goes. I mean, you know, a lot of people do have like a preferred faction, the one they play a lot. You know, plot with. Sorry.
All right, we can chalk one up to Jesulin. He is the leader. I don't need to reboot. I've got the replays loaded. So don't go far. It'll be like 1 minute, and we'll be back, and we'll keep it rolling. Just give us a minute. Here we go. Na, 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 na.